Hi, and welcome to another junior algebra video. We continue talking about solving equations. And we're getting harder and harder the more these get going. Right, here's the example we're going to start with in this video. 6x is equal to 4x plus 12. So 6 times some number is equal to 4 times the same number plus 12. And our job is to figure out what number of x would make this equation correct. Again, you can sit there and guess and check your way through it, but we're going to show you one algebraic way of solving it, which will make sure you are confident in solving much more complicated ones as time goes on. So the line goes down to equals. Remember the key thing, whatever you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other side. This is a bit different. This has got x's on both sides of the equation now, on the left and the right hand side, unlike the ones we've started with. This has now got x's on both. So here's what we're going to do here. See these 4x's on the right hand side? We've got 4x's sitting there. How do we get rid of 4x's? Well, we're just going to take away 4x's. So to get rid of 4x's on the right hand side, I just take away 4x's. But if I take away 4x's on the right hand side, I've got to take away 4x's on the left hand side. Right, these 4x's will disappear because if I have 4x and I subtract 4x, that leaves me with 0. But I do have my positive 12. I'm just going to write 12. I don't need to write the positive. I do have my 12 remaining on this side. And on the other side, I've got 6x subtract 4x. 6x subtract 4x leaves me with 2x. So I've done my first step of the equation and I've got down to 2x is equal to 12. 2 times something is 12. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 2 because I've got a coefficient of 2x, 2. And that'll cancel out those 2's. 12 divided by 2 on the right hand side is 6. And my 2's will cancel out on the left hand side, leaving me with just x. X is equal to the number 6. So I've solved it and figured out that the number x has to be 6. Let's check it works. X is 6, right? So on the left hand side, I've got 6x, so 6 times the number 6, which is 36. On the right hand side, I've got 4x plus 12, which is 4 times the number 6 plus 12. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 12 also makes 36. So it must be x is equal to 6 is correct. Right, let's step into example 2. Here's another one. 8x subtract 5 is equal to 3x plus 10. So 8 times some number minus 5 has to be equal to 3 times the same number plus 10. We've got to figure out what x is. Right, line down the middle. Right, x is on both sides, so this is a little bit different to what we've been doing in the past. Here we go. Now there's some different ways to start. Some people like to start here and other people start here. The way I'm going to start is with these 3 x's. See these 3 x's on the right hand side? I'm just going to take away 3 x's like I did last example. And I'm going to take away 3 x's on the left hand side. So on the right hand side, these will cancel out, leaving me just that positive 10 or just 10. On the left hand side, I have 8x minus 3x leaves me 5x, but I also have the subtract 5 that I haven't done anything with. So I've done my first step of working and I've got down to 5x minus 5 is equal to 10. Right, what's my next move? My next move is, see this minus 5? I'm going to get rid of that minus 5 by plus 5. It's the opposite, but if I plus 5 on that side, I'm going to plus 5 on both sides. So on the right hand side, 10 plus 5 gives me 15. Coming back to the left hand side, the minus 5 and the plus 5 cancel to 0 because that minus 5 plus 5 makes 0. And that leaves me just 5x's left on the left hand side. So I've got 5x is equal to 15. So technically that's my second step. Finally, I'm going to divide both sides by 5 to get rid of the coefficient of 5. 15 divided 5 makes 3. And the 5's cancel out on the left hand side, leaving me x. And x is equal to the number 3. We can once again take 3 and check. 8 times 3 minus 5 is 19. And on the right hand side, 3 times 3 plus 10 also makes 19. That proves that x must be equal to 3. Cool, thanks for watching.